Hello, everyone. This is Patrick Haggerty here, and I'm doing some more commentary on the Phillies tonight, starting from the top of the third. And they just started a 7-game road trip by starting a 4-game series in Atlanta tonight against the defending world champions. And hopefully the Phillies can get a win tonight to build off that lucky 4-3 10-inning victory they had against the Dodgers yesterday, which I attended. And also, Rhys Hoskins had a 3-run double to put the Phillies up 3-0 to open the scoring in with 1 out, base loaded in the top of the second. And it's still 3-0 Philadelphia entering the third in Atlanta. And also, for those of you who haven't done so yet, please subscribe to my channel, Big Patty. Comment on this video, share this video, and give a like on my video. And let's get into it. As the top of the third inning is about to get underway, I can see the chop house in the background of the television. Excuse me, the answer kind of hard to stop. And Nick Castellanos will be leading it off to start the top of the third for the Phillies. Tucker Davidson on the mound for the Braves. Zach Wheeler starting for the Phillies. Here's the pitch. Grounded the short into the shift, and the throw to first is in time for the out. So Castellanos out on 1 pitch to start the top of the third. And now Kyle Schwarber, Gene Segura's coming up. Schwarber's on deck. He grounded out his first time up at the top of the first with 2-man scoring position. Now here's the first pitch to Segura. High for a ball, 1-0. Segura digging back in. Looking to keep something going here for the Phillies. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss at a low breaking ball in the dirt, and that evens the count at 1-1. Segura sure looked bad swinging at that pitch. Segura back in the box. Davidson looks in for the sign. He gets it and now delivers. Fly ball to right field, but Acuna settles under it, and he'll make the catch to record out number 2 here in the top of the third. And now Kyle Schwarber's coming up. Johan Camargo on deck. Wait, no, JJ Muto on deck, excuse me. Camargo in the hole. Schwarber steps in, hoping to keep the inning alive for the Phillies. Here's the pitch. Low and away for a ball. 1-0 to Schwarber. Schwarber had a walk his first time up. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss at a curveball. 1-1. Davidson looks in for the sign. And now he's got it. And delivers the 1-1. Low and in for a ball. And now Schwarber gets back ahead of the count. 2-1. Schwarber digging back in. Davidson looks in and delivers in just on the corner for the strike to even the count back up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Schwarber digs in. Davidson delivers the 2-2 pitch. Foul, and the count remains 2-2. Davidson gave him a slider. It was inside and short. Just got a piece of it to stay alive. Realmuto waits on deck. Davidson looks in. Now the 2-2 offering. Foul back. And that count again remains at 2-2. 70 pitches thrown by Davidson already. Hitting here with 2 out in the top of the third on his total pitch count. Schwarber out of the box, asking for time. And now he's back in. Davidson looks in for the sign. Shakes out the sign. And now the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away again. And Schwarber really trying to win a battle here with 2 out, base empty, top of the third. Phillies up 3-0 in their half of the third. And again, the 2-2 pitch. Outside, and now that fills the count. Realmuto waiting on deck. Schwarber trying to win the battle here with a full count. And here's the payoff pitch. Low in the dirt. And he walks Schwarber, and that'll bring up JT Realmuto, who will look to extend the lead here with 2 out in the Phillies half of the third. "73 pitches thrown for Davidson already today. 43 pitches starting the second inning for him. JT Realmuto singled his last time up and scored a run. Here's the pitch. In there, right down the chute for a strike, and the count is 0-1. Shift up for Muto. And now the 0-1 pitch. Just on the inside edge, and that makes the count 0-2. Realmuto digging back in. Realmuto waits for the pitch. Davidson Cubs set. Now the 0-2 delivery. Realmuto ground ball down third base line. It's a fair ball going toward the corner. Schwarber is coming around third. He's going to score as the Phillies now lead 4-0 on JT Realmuto's 2-out triple. Really nice, solid job for Realmuto here in the top of the third. And now Yohan Camargo coming up, looking to bring Realmuto home from third. And really nice heads-up base running for Kyle Schwarber. Now, Brian Snitker made a visit to the mound, and now the Braves will make a pitching change, and Braves will have a new pitcher when we come back. I'll tell you about it after the commercial. That's the second triple of the season for Realmuto. Jesse Chavez will come into pitch for the Braves when we come back. When I come back, I should say. Here's the pitch to Camargo. Outside in there for a strike. 0-1. Top of the third just started to get underway. Jesse Chavez, the long reliever for the Braves, out on the mound, where Davidson lasted 2 2/3. 4 runs given up, all of it earned. Here's the 0-1. Another strike called, and the count is now 0-2 to Johan Camargo, the former Brave. Remuto on third. Phillies trying to add on to this 4-run lead. Here with 2 out. And now the 0-2 delivery. Fouled away, and the count remains 0-2. Remuto on third with 2 out for the Phillies in their half of the third. Camargo down to the count, 0-2. And again, the 0-2 pitch. Inside, and the count is now 1 ball and 2 strikes to Johan Camargo. The fourth hitter for the Phillies here in the top of the third. And now the 1-2 pitch, way inside, and that evens the count at 2-2. Chavez has thrown 60% of his cutters out of his pitches for this year. Chavez takes his time, checks the runner at third, and delivers. Inside, and now it's a full count. Chavez pitching very carefully. Roman Quinn on deck. Seeing if he can get a turn. Here with 2 out in the top of the third. Camargo step back in, and now the 3-2 delivery. Just outside, he walked him. And now the Phillies have runners at the corners with 2 out, with Roman Quinn coming to the plate. He walked his first time up and scored a run. He scored one of the runs coming off that bases clearing double with Rhys Hoskins in the top of the second. Roman Quinn digs in. Chavez looking in. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. Just near the edge. Quinn hoping to bring home Remuto from third. Here with runners at the corners with 2 out. Chavez looks in again. Now the 0-1. Roman Quinn with a fly ball to right center field, and it's going to split the gap, and that's going to spread around 2 runs. Camargo coming around third. Yeah, he's going to score, and now it's 6-0 Phillies. Here in the top of the third with 2 out on a 2-run double by Quinn, 2-run triple by Quinn. That was a solid hit by Quinn in the right center field gap. Duvall did make it. That was a heck of a slide there by Camargo. And that's the 5th hit of the ball game for the Phillies. That's the first double of the year for Quinn. Now Rhys Hoskins steps in, hoping to bring home Quinn from third. Here's the pitch. Just on the edge for a strike, 0-1 to Hoskins. He walked to lead off the game, and then had a base clearing double his last at bat. And now here's the 0-1 to Hoskins. Just inside for a ball, and that count evens the count at 1-1. Hoskins looking to cash in on this, add on to the 6-run lead here in the Phillies half of the third. Here's the 1-1. It's fouled away. And now the count is 1-2 strikes to Hoskins. The sixth hitter the Braves pitching faces here in the third. Hoskins back in the box. Looking to bring him a point from third here with 2 out, with the Phillies up by 6. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Just outside over the corner and that evens the count back up at 2-2. Chavez gets his sign, delivers, call third strike, and Quinn stranded at third, but the Phillies have a 6-run lead going into the bottom of the third, as Zach Wheeler will look to keep up his dominating performance tonight. Camargo with the we'll be back. And now here we go. About to get ready to begin the bottom of the third here in Atlanta. Phillies doing an outstanding job so far here for these first 3 innings. Now Wheeler drawing his hand off of the rosin bag. And now he's back on the rubber, getting ready to face Dansby Swanson, who's leading off the bottom of the third for the Braves. Dansby hitting .229 with .301 on base, 400 slugging. The pitch. In there for a strike. 0-1 to Swanson. Wheeler takes a sign, delivers, way out in the hello away in the dirt, and the count is even at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch, routine ground to the short, and the throw to first is in time, 1 away. .38 pitches through the first two and a third for Wheeler. And now, top of the orders, due back up. And Ronald Acuna Jr., who struck out his first time up. Here's the pitch to Acuna. Grounded foul. And the count is 0-1 to Ronald Acuna, who has amazing 5-tool talent, who was out for the remainder of last season before the Braves ended up winning the World Series after falling 4 games by 500 before the All-Star break. Wheeler looks in, and now here's the 0-1 pitch. Low, and the count is 1-1 to Acuna. Acuna at one point said he was going to be the first player to hit 50 homers and steal 50 bases in one season. Here's the 1-1. Fouled away, and now the count is 1-2 to Acuna. Brian Snitker not looking happy. There was a surprise World Championship win for the Braves last year. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Popped up behind the plate, but it'll go foul, and the count remains 1-2. Wheeler pitching very carefully here to Acuna, trying to get him out. The shift is on it, Acuna. And now the 1-2 pitch, low in the dirt for a ball. And now that evens the count of 2-2. Wheeler looks in for the sign, comes set. Acuna asks for time. And now he's back in the box. Wheeler again looks in for the sign. Again, time called by Acuna. And once again, Acuna back in. Wheeler looks in. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that's the second out of the inning. And that's the second time Acuna's become a strikeout victim tonight. Man, he blew that fastball right by Acuna for the second out. Now Contreras is up. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike, going 1. Wheeler, through 26 innings, has only had 3 earned runs, 6 walks, 30 strikeouts, with a 1.04 ERA in his last 4 starts. Here's the pitch. Just low, and the count is now 1-1 to Contreras. William Contreras, normally a catcher for the Braves, starting left fielder tonight. He doubled his first time up. And now the 1-1. Check swing. He went, says the first base umpire, and now it's a 1-2 count to William Contreras. Now Wheeler stares in. The 1-2 pitch. Outside for a ball, and that evens the count of 2-2. Marcell Ozuna on deck. Now the 2-2 to Contreras. Check swing. He went for strike 3. And now the Phillies carry a 6-run lead into the 4th. And we'll be back right after this, where we have Bohm, Harper, and Castellanos due up. And now the fourth inning is about to get underway. It's the Phillies 6 and the Braves nothing. Phillies with 6 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and Atlanta with no runs, 3 hits, no errors. Jesse Chavez back on the mound for the Braves. And now Bohm digs in to lead off the fourth. And here we go with the first pitch of the inning. Swing in a line drive to right field, base hit, and now Bohm got first with a single off one pitch to begin the top of the fourth. And now Bryce Harper coming up, last year's National League MVP award winner, becoming the first Philly ever to win that award since Jimmy Rollins in 2007. There's a really good piece of hitting there by Bohm to start. And now that's his second hit of the game. He's 2 for 3 to start. Now Harper digging in. He grounded out twice his first 2 times up, hitting 291 on the year. Here's the pitch, just outside, and the count is 1-0 to Harper. Harper looking to join the hit parade here for the Phillies. Pick off at the first, not in time as Bohm slides back in. Wilson holding Bohm. Harper ahead of the count, 1-0. And now, Chavez with the 1-0. Popped up. Riley centering under it. Osuna coming in. It drops in. And it's a fair ball. And now the Phillies have runners on first and second with 2 out. The ball kind of went into no man's land as there's miscommunication between the fielders. Harper lucky to get away with that. And that was Contreras coming in towards Riley, actually. My mistake. And now Castellanos looking to take advantage of that. 0 for 2 tonight. Here's the pitch. Just in there for a strike. 1-0. 0-1. Castellanos looking to bring home Bohm from second. He grounded out twice so far tonight. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball up the middle, and now it's going to be a 4-3 double play. And now as Castellanos was out with a sweep tag after Olsen being pulled off the bag, Albies with a good heads-up play to make it 2 out here in the top of the fourth as the shift was on Castellanos. There's a really nice sweep tag there by Matt Olson, the former Oakland A. And now Gene Segura steps in, hoping to bring in the runner. He grounded out and flew out his first 2 trips to the plate so far tonight. Here's the pitch. Strike, and the count is 0-1 to Segura. Segura digging in. Now the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball to center field. It's going to drop it for a base hit. And now it's going to make it 7-0 Philadelphia as Bohm comes in to score. Ranger Suarez feeling excitement now in the dugout. And that's the 8th hit for the Phillies tonight. Rob Schwarber's up. Here's the pitch. just on the edge for a strike, 0-1 to Schwarber, who walked his first 2 times up, and now looking to keep the inning going here with 2 out in the top of the 4th. He scored twice tonight, along with the 2 walks. The shift is on Schwarber. Now the 0-1, just inside, and the count is even at 1-1. Now Chavez looks at a sign, and now delivers the 1-1 inside and the count. And now Schwarber gets ahead of the count, 2-1. Chavez looks in. Now the 2-1 offering in the dirt, and now the count goes to 3-1 with Segura on first, 2 out. 7-0 Philadelphia in their half of the 4th. Now Schwarber looks to win the battle here with the count 3-1. Now the 3-1, just in there for a strike, and the count is full, 3-2. Segura will be off and running on this pitch. Chavez checks Segura at first. Looking in for the sign. Now he's got it. Now the payoff pitch. Check swing. Did he go? No, as Schwarber is on for his 3rd walk of the game. And now J.J. Realmuto will come up with 2 on, 2 out. Looking to add on to the 7-run advantage. Realmuto singled and tripled his first 2 and has an RBI, scored 2 runs. Just halfway toward the cycle. Chavez looks in. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-0 to Realmuto. Camargo on deck. 2 on, 2 out. Realmuto looking to add on to this big lead for the Phillies. And now the 1-0, just in there for a strike, 1-1. There's a pretty good pitch there by Chavez. Chavez staring in. The 1-1 pitch. Realmuto swing, and he fouls it off his leg, and the count is now 1-2. $30 pitches for Chavez already. Realmuto back in the box. And now the 1-2 pitch. Fouled away again, and the count remains 1-2. Realmuto again looking to cash in. Chavez takes his sign. And time is called as Realmuto steps out of the box for a minute. It's called for time, and now he's back in the box. Chavez stares in. The 1-2 pitch, way out, low and away, and the count is back even at 2-2. Phillies up 7-0 here in their half of the 4th. 2 out and 2 on. Chavez is ready. And now the 2-2 pitch, swaying and a foul tip as Realmuto goes down on strikes, as it'll remain a 7-0 ball game going into the bottom of the 4th. Romaso Ozuna will lead it off when we come back. Now the bottom of the fourth is about to get underway. Zach Wheeler went scoreless for the first 3 innings tonight. Phillies looking to continue some resurgence and turn the season around a little. Still working hard to try to end their postseason drought, which they haven't been in the postseason since 2011 when they got knocked out of the first round of 5 games by the Cardinals. Marcell Ozuna will lead off. He singled his first time up, and he's the DH hitter for the Braves tonight. He has 8 home runs and 20 RBIs on the year coming into this game. Now Wheeler's set. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. 0-1 to Ozuna. Ozuna was out last year because of domestic violence last year. And now here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2 on a 91-mile-an-hour slider by Wheels. Zach Wheeler looking to set down Ozuna here with the count 0-2. Nobody out. And now the 0-2 delivery. And low and away in the dirt. And that evens the count at 2. No, it's a 1-2 count to Ozuna. Wheeler stares in. Gets his sign and comes set. Here's the 1-2 pitch. In call, third strike. And now Ozuna's a strikeout victim to lead off the bottom of the fourth. Ozuna not happy with the call. But now it heads back to the dugout. And now d'Arnaud coming to the plate as he's the starting catcher of the night. Here's the pitch to d'Arnaud. Outside for a ball, 1-0. d'Arnaud 1 for 1 with a single his last at bat. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, and the count is even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Wheeler gets his sign and comes set. Base empty, 1 out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and the miss, 1-2. Wheeler struck out of 7 of his last 8 hitters. And now the 1-2 pitch. Here's a root train ground to the second. Over the first, 2 away. Now Wheeler has 2 out here in the bottom of the fourth. The Phillies up 7-0 here in the bottom of the fourth. Phillies have fireworks we had coming on the first 3 days of July when they faced the Cardinals. Well, Friday and Sunday when they have the fireworks show. The Phillies have an off game on the 4th of July that year, unfortunately. Now here's the pitch to Olsen. In there for a strike, 0-1 on the 82-mile-an-hour curveball. Now Olsen digs in. He struck out his first time up. Here's the 0-1 to Olsen. In there for a strike, 0-2 the count on a 96-mile-an-hour fastball. This will be 60th pitch for Wheeler, who stares in. The 0-2 delivery. high for a ball. 1-2 the count on the 96-mile-an-hour sinker. Olsen digs back in. Wheeler stares back in. Now the 1-2 pitch to Olsen. Got him swinging to retire the side. And now the Phillies hold on to a 7-0 lead heading into the fifth, where the Phillies will have 8-9 top of the order due up when we come back. And now the top of the fifth is about to get underway as Johan Camargo will lead off. The shift is on him. And now the pitch. Strike, and the count is 0-1 to Johan Camargo. It was 1-1. Low for a ball. 1-1. Here comes the 1-1 to Camargo. Strike, and the count is now 1-2. Camargo waiting for the pitch. The 1-2 pitch. Grounded foul. And the count remains 1-2 strikes to Camargo. With nobody out in the Phillies half of the fifth. Base is empty. Camargo 0-1 with a walk. And a run scored. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Inside, and that evens the count back up at 2-2 strikes. Jesse Chavez still on the mound for Atlanta here in the top of the fifth. Now the 2-2 offering. Ground ball up the middle, base hit. And now Camargo is on first with a leadoff single to begin the top of the fifth. And Roman Quinn had tonight's defensive play of the game as he threw Contreras out of home with a 90, and the throw went 99.9 miles per hour for his outfield assist to keep the Braves from striking first. Now Roman Quinn is up. Here's the pitch. Strike. And actually, it was a double he had his last time up. And he walked tonight. And he advanced to third on the throw, but has 2 runs batted in. Now the 0-1 to Quinn. Ooh, it hit him. And that'll put him on. Oh, no, actually, it's foul, and the count is 0-2. Yeah, just off the knob of the bat. Now Quinn back in the box, down in the count 0-2. Chavez with the 0-2 delivery. Inside, and the count is 1-2 to Quinn. Quinn trying to get better here. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Way outside, and that evens the count at 2-2. Quinn looking to get on base again. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Low, and that fills the count. Camargo on first and nobody out in the Phillies half of the fifth. Quinn having a full count. Looking to win the battle. And now the 3-2 delivery. Foul back. And the count remains 3-2. This will be the 7th pitch to the at-bat for Roman Quinn. And here we go again with 3-2 pitch. Just off the top of the zone for a strike, and now Quinn becomes a strikeout victim as he went down looking, and now Hoskins will come up. Quinn thought it was ball 4. Now Snicker's up out on the mound, and now he's taking Chavez out. And I'll tell you who the new pitcher is when I come back. And now the top of the 5th inning will continue. Lee out on the hill for the Braves. Dylan Lee with a 9 ERA, 2 starts, no record, no walks, 3 strikeouts, 1 home run allowed through 2 innings last season. Here's the pitch to Hoskins in there, and the count is 0-1 on a 90-mile-an-hour fastball. Lee has the sign and come set. Now the 0-1 to Hoskins. low in the dirt, and that evens the count at 1-1. Lee looks in with a sign. Now he's got it. Here's 1-1 to Hoskins. Popped up. Riley's settling under it. And now Swanson will have it, and he does. Makes the catch for the second out. Phillies still looking to add on to the 7-run lead, but 2 out in the top of the 5th. Bohm is up. He's 2 for 3 tonight. He had 2 singles, struck out his second at bat. Singles last time up. Here's the pitch. Inside for a ball, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0 pitch to Bohm. Swing and a miss at a curveball, 1-1. Bohm was fooled on that breaking ball. Lee looks in. Here's the 1-1. Line drive, caught by Swanson to end the inning. Now we go to the bottom of the 5th. Phillies still up 7-0. Camargo having a check Albies, and who will lead off the inning when we come back. Excuse the odds. And in yesterday's win against the Dodgers, Garrett Stubbs had his first big league home run to put the Phillies on the board yesterday. Now the Phillies and the Braves are set to begin the top of the 6th. But no, bottom of the 5th, excuse me. Excuse me, guys, again. Now Wheeler looks into Albies. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at an 82-mile-an-hour slider, 0-1. Albies, another former Gold Glove winner, along with Acuna for the Braves. Here's Steele, one that Ozzy Albies swung on and lifted in the air into the outfield, and Quinn Settle is under it, and he'll make the catch to record the first out. Now start to rain a little here in Atlanta. Wheeler has 9 strikeouts so far tonight. Now Austin Riley is up. 0 for 1 tonight. Here's the pitch to Riley. Low and away for a ball. 1-0 to Austin Riley. Riley struck out his first time up. Now the 1-0. Line drive. It'll fall a base hit. Quinn blocks it, and now he slips. And now Riley heads to second. And he's in there with a double. And now the Braves have a runner on scoring position with only 1 out. And Quinn slipped as he was trying to make the throw, but it was a nice block there by Quinn. And yet, the scoring decision is double. And now Adam Duvall is up, the former Marlin. The pitch. Just outside for a ball, 1-0 to Duvall. Duvall also struck out his first time up. He's starting center field for the Braves tonight. Now the 1-0 pitch to Duvall. It's popped up. Bohm settling under it, and he'll make the catch to record the second out. Wheeler at 67 pitches. Here are the first 4 2/3. Thought it looked like ran at first in Atlanta, but I don't see much on the television screen. Now Swanson steps in. Dansby Swanson 0 for 1 with a ground out. Hitting .227 to start the year with 5 home runs and 19 runs batted in. Wheeler steps off to check the runner. Now Wheeler looks in. Here's the pitch. Strike, and the count is 0-1 to Swanson. Wheeler looking to escape a jam. Wheeler stares in. The 0-1 pitch. In there for strike 2, and the count is 0-2 to Swanson. Wheeler trying to strand Riley at second. Now he looks in for the sign. And he's got it. The 0-2 delivery. Low, and the count is 1 ball and 2 strikes to Swanson. Wheeler stares back in. Swanson trying to put the Braves on the board. Wheeler comes set. Delivers. Ground ball through the hole, a base hit. That'll score a run, and there goes the shutout as Riley comes in to score on an RBI single by Swanson. And that cuts the Phillies' lead back down to 6. It's still a comfortable lead if Wheeler can keep it that way. That's a 6-game hit streak for Dansby Swanson. And now Acuna is coming up. He's struck out each of his first 2 trips to the plate so far tonight. He has a 417 on base. And now here's the pitch. In there on the corner for a strike, going 1. A 97 miles an hour on that fastball. Wheeler gave him a very strong fastball at the outside corner. Now he checks the runner at first. The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2. And another fastball at 95 miles an hour. And now Wheeler looking to keep this a 6-run lead for the Phillies. Wheeler looks in for the sign. Checks the runner. Now he gets his sign and comes set. And now the 0-2 pitch. Just under the strike zone. And the count is 1-2 to Ronald Acuna Jr. Wheeler looking to give Acuna his 3rd strikeout. Here with 2 out and a man on. Phillies up by 6 here in the bottom of the 5th. Wheeler again checks Swanson at first. Now gets his sign and comes set. And delivers. Way out, low and away. And that evens the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 75 pitches for Wheeler. For the first 4 2/3. Wheeler again checks Swanson. Now he has his sign and comes set. The 2-2 pitch. Grounded, foul. And the count remains 2-2. Acuna now messing around right now as he'll try to avoid getting his 3rd strikeout of the game. Here with 2 out at the bottom of the 5th. Wheeler stares in. Checks the runner. Now he comes set. Comes to the plate. Swung on and foul to the screen. Oh, Acuna wasn't fooled on that one. Oh, he just missed it. "77 pitches for Wheeler now. Wheeler shaking his off the sign. And again, he gets his sign. It now checks the runner. Comes set again. And here we go again with the 2-2 pitch. Routine ground to the 3rd. Bohm throws the first in time to retire the side. As the Phillies carry a 7-1 lead here in the top of here to the 6th. And Harper will lead it off when I come back. The top of the sixth inning is about to get underway in Atlanta, and the Phillies hoping to keep up this performance and gain more resurgence and start trying to catch up to the Mets, who lead the NL East right now by 8 games ahead of the Phillies and the Braves, who are both tied for second place in the East. And the Mets tonight start a 3-game series on the road against the defending National League Western champion Giants. Now lead back on the mound for the Braves. Here's the pitch to Harper. Ground to the first into the shift. He flips to the pitcher, recovering for the first out. And Harper out on one pitch to begin the top of the sixth. Now Castellanos digs in. He's 0 for 3 tonight with 2 ground outs. He grounded into a double play his last time up. Lee looks in for the sign, and now he has it. The pitch. Inside for a ball, 1-0. Now Castellanos stepping back in. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a fly ball to right center field, but Duvall settles under it and makes the catch to record the second out. Now Schwarber comes up. Wait, no, Segura, excuse me. My mistake again. As Segura will look to bring up Schwarber. Here's the pitch to Segura. Swinging a foul tip off the glove. And the count is 0-1 to Segura. Segura 1 for 3 with an RBI single in the fourth. Here's the 0-1 to Segura. Fly ball to center field, but Duvall will settle under the ball again to make the catch to end the inning. And now the Phillies still lead 7-1, entering the bottom of the sixth, where Contreras, Ozuna, and d'Arnaud are due up for the Braves when we come back. A very quick inning. Excuse me. Now the bottom of the sixth is about to get underway. Wheeler with only 1 run allowed through the first 5 innings of work. Looking to keep the lead comfortable here for the Phillies. Phillies with 7 runs on 9 hits, no errors, and the Braves with 1 hit on 5 hits, no errors. And now Will Contreras will lead off. Here's the pitch. Here's a chopper towards short. Throw to first is in time for the out. It was a good as a Pike Park. And now Ozuna is up. This will be the 80th pitch for Wheeler. Ozuna 1 for 2 with a single. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. 0-1 to Marcell Ozuna. Now the 0-1. Inside for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing in the blooper to follow base hit to right. And now Ozuna on with another single. His second hit of the game. And now Travis d'Arnaud is up next. 1 for 2 with a single coming into this at bat. Wheeler comes set. The pitch. Just low for a ball. 1-0. There's a pitcher's pitch. Really close one. But it's a ball. Here's the 1-0. Ground to the short. This could be 2. Here's 1 and 2. A double play to end the 6th. And now the Phillies still with a 7-1 advantage heading into the 7th. Where Schwarber will lead off when we come back. Now Schwarber digs in to lead off the top of the seventh. Lee's still on the mound for the Braves. And here's the pitch. Right down the middle for a strike, 0-1 on a 92-mile-an-hour fastball. Schwarber scored twice tonight and has walked 3 times. No official at bat yet. Now here's the 0-1. Just on the corner for a strike, 0-2 on an 82-mile-an-hour curveball. Schwarber waits for the pitch. Here it is. Low and away in the dirt, and the count is now 1-2 as Schwarber took the pitch to stay alive. Lee looks in. Now gets the sign and comes set. Here's the 1-2 to Schwarber. Swing and a miss. His first official at bat comes with a strikeout swinging on an 83-mile-an-hour curveball to begin the top of the seventh. Now Realmuto steps in. 2 for 3 tonight with a single and a triple. 2 runs scored and a run batted in. The pitch. High, and the count is 1-0. Lee gets the sign and comes set. Here's the 1-0. In there to even the count at 1-1. Lee looks in again. Lee again has his sign. Delivers the 1-1. High, and the count is now 2-1 to JT Realmuto. Realmuto steps in. Here's a 2-1 pitch. Way outside, and the count goes to 3-1. Camargo on deck. Here's the 3-1. Outside, ball 4. And now JT Realmuto on first with a 1-out walk. Camargo coming up to the plate. Realmuto leads off first. Camargo at the plate. Lee looks in. Has his sign. Checks the runner first and delivers. Swing and a pop-up behind the plate, but it'll go foul as the count will just go to 0-1. Camargo steps back in. Look at the keep getting something going here for the Phillies. Here at the top of the seventh. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing it fouled away. And now the count is 0-2. Lee again has his sign and comes set. Here's the 0-2 delivery. Camargo grounds one foul to keep the count at 0-2. Lee looking in for the sign. Camargo digs in. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Here's a chopper toward third. Riley with a throw to first. It's in time, but Remuto advanced to second as to avoid a double play. And now with 2 out, Roman Quinn steps in, hoping to bring in the runner. Here's the pitch to Quinn. Swing and a miss, nothing in 1. Quinn is 1 for 2 tonight with a walk, with a 2-run double. Struck out his last time up. Now the 0-1 pitch. Outside and the count is even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Lee has the sign and comes set. Checks the runner at second. Here's the 1-1 to Quinn. Swing, check swing. Did he go? Yes. And now the count is 1-2 to Quinn. Still looking to bring Remuto home from second. You're a 2 out here in the top of the 7th. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at a pitch in the earth. But no throw as Bernard didn't see the ball, but never mind, he caught it, and we head to the bottom of the 7th, but the Phillies still up 7-1. We'll be back. We have the bottom of the 7th inning about to get underway. And Zach Wheeler's still out there, looking to and this might be Wheeler's last inning for tonight. 6 or more runs support. Phillies were 23-0 for that category against Wheeler, and a lead of 6 or more runs in a game, 11-0. Phillies lead 7-1 here in the bottom of the 7th. Olsen leads off. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1 to Matt Olsen. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2 to Olsen. Wheeler at 86 pitches. Matt Olsen struck out his first 2 trips to the plate. Now the 0-2 to Olsen. In high and in for a ball, 1-2. Wheeler tried to tie him up to give him his third strikeout of the game. Now Wheeler stares in. Gets his sign. Now the 1-2 pitch. Low, and the count is now 2-2 on 4 straight heaters for Wheeler. Wheeler looks in again. Now the 2-2 offering. Popped up in foul territory. It'll go foul. And so the count remains 2-2. This will be the 90th pitch for Wheeler. Wheeler looks in for the sign. And he's got it. And now the 2-2 pitch. Way inside, and the count is full, 3-2. Wheeler trying to get an out here against Olsen. Here in the bottom of the 7th, with nobody out. Base is empty. Olsen the leadoff guy to start the inning. Batting 5th in the lineup for the Braves. Here's a 3-2 delivery. Ground ball towards Segura. He barely pick up. Throw at first is wide, and it gets past Hoskins. But off the ball, as Olsen will stay on first. It'll probably be ruled an error. Oh, yeah, the ball got past him before Olsen was able to touch first base. So that'll go as an E4. There was a tough play there for Segura. Never mind. It's an infield single. No error on the play. And now Wheeler will look to keep Olsen from advancing as Albies is up. 0-2 with a strikeout and the flyout. The pitch. Strike at the top of the zone. 0-1 to Albies. The shift is on Albies. As Bohm is in the second base area, it's the overshift. And now the 0-1 to Ozzy Albies. Just high for a ball to even the count at 1-1. Wheeler looks in for the sign. Checks the runner at first. Comes set. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounder to Bohm. Flips to second for 1. That's all they're going to be able to get. But that goes a 5-4 in the force out on that ground ball into the overshift. And that's still, and at least the Phillies kept Olsen from getting into scoring position. That was a good heads-up play by Bone in that overshift. Now Riley is up. He doubled his last time up. 1 for 2 tonight. Here's the pitch. Inside for a ball, 1-0. That's 95 pitches for Wheeler. This will be number 96. 18 of 25 pitches have been first base strikes. Throw to first is not in time. Wheeler tried to pick him off. Austin Riley, 1 for 2 with a double in the fifth. Now the 1-0 to Riley. Way inside. And now the runner advanced. Albies advanced the second on the wild pitch. Riley has nearly been hit on that pitch. He was lucky to get out of the way there. Now Wheeler will try to work out of a jam. 1 out, run on second as Albies is on second on the wild pitch. Now Wheeler steps off for a minute. Now he's back on the rubber. Wheeler gets his sign and comes set. Ron Washington, third base coach for the Braves. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. And now the count is now 2-1 to Austin Riley. That's the 97th pitch for Wheeler. The 2-1 to Riley. In there for a strike that evens the count at 2-2. Wheeler gave him a pretty strong fastball in the inside corner. This will be pitch number 99 for Wheeler. Wheeler looks in for the sign, comes set, checks the runner at second, now delivers the 2-2 pitch. Just outside, and now the count is full, 3-2. This will be the 100th pitch for Wheeler. Wheeler stares in. Wheeler pitching very carefully to Riley. Here's the payoff pitch. Line drive to center for a base hit. Roman Quinn backs it off, but a run is going to score as it's now a 7-2 ball game. He earned 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. That's the 8th hit tonight for the Braves. And that's the 2nd hit of the game for Austin Riley. And a great throw to hold Riley at first. And now, pitch coach Caleb Cotham out on the mound to talk to Wheeler. Try to give him a little breather. Phillies have Familia warming up in the bullpen. Wheeler trying to limit the damage. Here in the bottom of the 7th, with 1 out and a man on first. Now Braves fans with a chop chant, which most Phillies fans cannot stand. Now Adam Duvall coming to the plate, 0-2 with a strikeout and a foul out. Wheeler stares in. The pitch. Swing and a miss at a 94-mile-an-hour sinker for strike one. The count is now 0-1 to Duvall, the ex-Marlin. That's 101 pitches for Wheeler through the first 6 1/3. Wheeler checks Riley at first, has his sign and comes set. Now the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at a high and inside fastball. A sinker. 0-2. That's the 16th 0-2 count tonight for Wheeler. Now Wheeler will look to set down Duvall. He again checks Riley at first. Now he's set. Delivers. Outside. And the count is now 1 ball and 2 strikes to Duvall. Wheeler looks in for the sign. Now he's got it. Now the 1-2 to Adam Duvall. Line drive foul. And the count remains 1-2. Pitch number 105 coming out for Wheeler. Either Duvall, the next guy at bat, might be Wheeler's last hitter for tonight. Wheeler looks in again. Checks Riley at first. He comes set. And again, the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at a low away pitch. And that's the 10th strikeout of the game for Wheeler, as there are now 2 out in the bottom of the 7th. And Wheeler looking to keep this a 5-run advantage for the Phillies. He got in the chase. And now Joe Girardi out to the mound, and he'll make a pitching change. And Wheeler's night is done. And that's his 16th career game with 10 strikeouts plus in the first 10 strikeout game this season. And now Jerry's Familia will come in the pitch when we come back. And now we're back to continue the bottom of the 7th, as Familia will look to keep the Braves from cutting this deficit any shorter, as the Phillies lead us cut down to 5 runs already here in the bottom of the 7th. 2 out. Familia 1-0 with a 4.30 ERA, over 2 and saved chances. And Dansby Swanson is at the plate. Riley on first. Familia looks in for the sign. Delivers. Swing and a miss at an 87-mile-an-hour slider for strike one. Swanson back in the box. Wheeler 6 2/3, 8 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned, and 10 strikeouts, no walks. Now here's the 0-1, Swanson. Low for an account is even at 1-1. Familia checks the runner at first, looking in to see if he can limit the damage. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at an 95-mile-an-hour sinker. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Riley on first, 2 out. Swanson back in the box. Familia stares in. And now the 1-2 pitch, way inside, and it counts back even at 2-2. Familia still trying to limit the damage again here in Atlanta. Looks in for the sign. Now the 2-2 offering. Ground ball to Familia. He picks it up, throws the first. Oh, and it gets by Hoskins. And now Castellanos picks out the ball. He'll throw to home. But Riley stays put at third as the Braves now have runners at second and third with 2 out. And Ronald Acuna Jr. coming to the plate. That'll be an E1 on Familia. He slipped as he tried to make the throw. And now, top of the order is back up as Ronald Acuna Jr. will dig in, looking to cut the lead a little shorter. Ron Washington in the third base coach's box. Familia trying to work out of a jam. Here's the pitch to Acuna. Low and in for a ball, 1-0. Two-minute scoring position, 2 out. Acuna at the plate. Familia still trying to limit the damage. Now the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss at a 94-mile-an-hour sinker to even the count at 1-1. Familia back on the rubber. Runners take their leads. Familia looks in. Now delivers the 1-1 pitch. Popped up. Segura settling under it. And Camargo settling under it. Segura has it to retire the side. And now the Phillies still carry a 7-2 lead as they escape a jam to end the 7th. And top of the order, due up for the Phillies when we come back. And now I'm signing off, and let's hope the Phillies can get a win after this.